almost there. So ships here. I don't want to play ships right now alone, so I will just do something. I will play Ground RB as like normal days from the squad. Sorry for that. Okay, 10k already progress with amount. Hello Soviet tanker, how's your day going, man? So the dev stream might can come in 1 hour. No, 1 hour 15 minutes or something. I will do a reaction of it as well. Like I will watch it and stream. Like they're streaming, I will watch their stream, and that would be fun if it was like the correct time. Let's go. I will go inside.
Into your vehicle. Ready up.
What you doing, buddy? Well. It's like, oh, so what up to it? Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic is on. I keep pushing forward. It's a bit too hot over here today. Oh. Straight. Next time got two guys. Oh, the A. Probably MG'd him. Yeah, he MG'd him. Oh, hello, Ice. What's up, man? Look, Soviet. It's your favorite Italian tank. Ah, that thing. Yeah, it's really good, man. Ice, wanna play together? Like 8.0, or are you at work? It's going good. What about you? Ah, it's going good for me as well, bro. Oh my god. Why did this smoke up? Oh, that's a dead tank. This guy is looking straight toward us. Let's go to this guy. Go, like that. B460. Never mind that. You can see me. Load quick, man. At least quick. I mean, change the crew, man. Quick, quick, quick. Jesus. How could he even see me? No idea. Not having good times in UK today. At work. Ah, alright, man. No worries. Fallout be buying me, but tomorrow is the day. Oh, I heard the Fallout 1 and 2 is free in Epic Store. When's name will get me back? Lights are a bit too detailed. Very realistic. Hello, Quiet. How's your day going, man? Only 2 people watching. Yeah, man. 2 people watching. That's crazy. Let's go faster. That's me, and I think that's Ice too. Yeah, Ice is in a break right now. How long it gonna take, Ice to finish your work? Ice. It scared me. I thought I was getting bombed. There's an object somewhere. By the way, today when I was going to beach, I rescued a stuck turtle. Nice, man. That's great. There is the object somewhere. There's a leopard somewhere. Thank God. I hit the ammo rack. Huh. Now that I'm done. Oh shit. Not this guy. Move. What? Oh, that's total bias. I shot his ammo rack. I mean, how? I don't know, man. I'm just speechless. I shot his like ammo rack. It just makes it yellow. Pay to win stuff. And it is my friend now. It looks so. Look. Oh, you brought it home. You know, in India, you can't have turtles in your house. It's illegal to have them. if they find you, you're going to the jail. Get down. Okay, I'm dead. I don't need to worry about it. anymore, but I don't have smoke grenade launcher. I need some smoke grenade launcher. Oh, see, he's looking straight at me. Uh-huh. Not configuration. Shut the man. Nice. You don't have a tool of replenishment. APF SDS, of course, APF SDS. This thing is annoying me. There was a lot of jets. Let's take them out. One is flying super high. Only one guy watching. Well, can't do anything about that. What the hell? Who is that? Who joined? Hello, easy peasy.
SKing
Asus.
today.
Hello.
Hello.
After some minutes, we will be 10 at least. Let's see, but I don't see. Where was that jet? It's flying high. Depression. Oh, I see one. He's like front of me. Oh, that's not a jet, that's a heli. Hello, heli. Hello, Squidward.
তুমি দেখতে পারবি?
Now go. Stream goes on.
স্ট্রিমিং না?
Huh?
স্ট্রিমিং না?
দাঁড়া বুঝতে পারছি না কি বলছেন?
স্ট্রিম দেখতে পারবি?
হ্যাঁ স্ট্রিম দাঁড়া টাইম লাগবে তাহলে প্লেনে আস।
তা আমি ইন্ডিয়া স্কোয়াডে আছি তাহলে দেখতে পার ওখানে চলে আসবি ঠিকও আছে হ্যাঁ?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ hello what the hell how are you man
Good.
that's nice I'm playing some 8.0 ground RV you wanna join
We want the 1v1.
1v1 I don't wanna do 1v1 right now I'm grinding the 8.0 UK maybe later jets jets the RV. No, that's a friendly heli.
Can I play too?
What? Say it again, please.
Can I play too?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll invite you after this match. Yeah. Let me know what's your in-game name.
Whoa, I'm cool, is my name.
Yeah, just type it down in your in the game chat.
Give me a second. Mm.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
There. I typed.
Wow. The fuck? How did I crash? That's embarrassing.
I sent it in chat.
That was so aggressive. I shouldn't have done that. Into the hangar. Okay. Is it Anton? Here, right? Real high. Wow. Please,
I sent my
how I
name in
see.
chat.
You had one engine out. Yeah, not engine. That was just the fuselage damage, and maybe maybe the engine was yellow as well. Right. Real high. Wow. Speed. Real high. Wow. I already have you on my friend list. Invite send. So this true. Okay, the stream will start in 20 minutes. Let's go. I'm gonna go back, get the shower. Alright, see ya, man. You only have 2.3. You sure you wanna go to the 8.0 match with me?
I'm sure.
Alright, let's go.
I got a tank destroyer.
Oh, nice.
I'm grinding for a tiger. I have a question.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Is the tiger good?
What?
Is the tiger good?
I really can't hear you, man. Can you speak up a little bit? Okay.
Is the tiger good?
Oh, tiger. Which one? The tiger. There's a lot of tigers.
The H1.
Oh, H1. Yeah, it's great, man.
Oh, okay. I'm grinding for it right now.
Oh, really? Nice, man. Go for it. Do you have the Panzer 4H variants?
Not right now. I don't have it.
You should grind the Panzer 4s first, because you know Panzer 4s are, that will make your grind easy.
By the way, I'm right behind it.
Did you uh, you don't have any Panzer 4 on your lineup?
I don't know. I have to check.
Yeah, we'll check. You can check after this one.
You're fast. You're so fast. I'm slow. Oh, fast.
Oh boy, oh boy, it's just lol.
Oh, finally I'm here. Bro, you're so fast.
He died.
Roger. Advancing.
Back up, back up. Can you pull me? Keep pulling, keep pulling. Yes. Right. Yeah, keep pulling, keep pulling. Yes, nice. Thank you. No. Oh, I died as well. Helicopter. Don't worry, I'll kill that helicopter.
The enemy is winning.
Shit, shit, shit. Wrong button.
Just right again. And I have no more.
Hello.
Which one? Who is that?
Mm,
Me
I
who?
have no more friends.
Right. Naam bol do.
Shell.
Oh, hello, Shil. What's up? I'm playing some 810. You wanna join?
क्या चीज 8.0?
Uh-huh.
अच्छा, तो फाइनली मैं विंडोज में आ गया.
Nice.
Hey man. Okay, come on.
Am I playing?
What is this match gonna take? How long is this gonna take?
Okay, this.
Bro, I'm not better now.
You want what?
Nothing. Look at the chat.
I can't run. But that's right now. Oh man, he had to die to that thing instead of me. Oh. Why am I getting full update to 9.3? I won't be writing that much, but I'm listening to the stream. Yeah, man.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
I'm going through this thing, can I?
What tank did I just showed in the chat? I don't think anything that can take it down. That tank is so strong.
Which one?
The tank I showed you.
Ah, those tanks in this VR are kind of strong, you know?
Recon reports, enemy spotted.
The tank I showed in chat in Discord.
What was the name of it? Did you check?
The tank. Oh, you're okay.
Camping.
We got it for tanks. Or no. Oh, I see. You got a lot of tanks.
Yep.
And
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Correct.
how long is this going to take? Okay.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there's a
Armor piercing. Loading.
something else.
Too desperate.
The raid is gonna win. GG.
He died just after a few milliseconds. Let's see what he's.
Red one. What? I only got 82 research points. Wow. Let me look at some tanks. 1 second.
Oh, that's the mouse. Cool, man.
Hmm.
Do you have ships? Wanna play some ships? 8 minutes left to start the stream. Take some ships, man. Let's play some ships.
Tips. I'm gonna go with. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Jeremy. You're gonna go with Jeremy too. Okay. Oh my god. No. That's the.
mis sa nüüd kapiga oled teinud?
This, okay, man. 15 rounds per minute.
I'm gonna activate my research
Or
points
3 rounds per minute.
booster. Are you ready?
Yeah, almost over. Let's see. Okay. Start.
I'm ready. 4.7.
Yeah.
I have only one ship budget. I think I'm gonna die fast. I haven't tried ship. I have only tried tanks and they're unable. My first time on naval.
Ah, you never played it?
Along the street going road. Already 1 minute loaded. Okay. Okay.
I will spawn in the... Oh, there's only one spawn.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Maschinen äußerste Fahrt voraus. Ruder, Backbord.
Okay, I mean,
Right. Ah,
you.
I'm here. On your left. Oh, we got up-tiered. Full up-tiered. Look at this guy. We got surface to air missiles. Whoa, he's shooting it already. I think we're at 5-7. Full up-tiered.
Backbord.
I'm shooting you.
Ruder mit Schiffs.
Shoot at enemies, bro. They already start shooting at us. Uh,
Zerstörer! 9000 Meter! Auf Gefechtsstationen! Feind getötet!
Bro, you're so fast.
follow me, okay?
But what did I do? What did I do? Who's trying to push me?
It's okay, it happens. They're also shooting, so...
I'm almost dead. I'm coming to help. Oh yeah. Oh, you're almost dead.
Should go to the T point and cap it.
Almost
Tell him not to say what they do, but instead of
dead.
or I do. I thought I should. It's factory or something. I don't see anyone here. That's strange. There's a small PT build there on the lot. I'll have to kill them.
No, I'm fine.
Ziel identifiziert. Zerstörer!
Meinung! 100! 7000!
Put on the left side. Oh, you scared me. Oh, I'm getting shot. from this one.
Ziel identifiziert. Zerstörer! Ruder mit Schiff.
measure the range.
Are you taking no damage? Are you?
Yeah, I did. No, I can't get him damage. You're in my.
Why you not dead? Oh, I don't know. I mean, just wait.
You need your shells, man. Don't waste them. You'll not get them back.
I have 200 shells. I have 200.
Gefährliche Untiefen voraus!
I have 270 shells.
Good.
Oh no, someone shooting at me. Shit. Oh no. Right, left.
Yeah, PT works here. That's crazy.
Oh no.
Ziel identifiziert. Zerstörer!
Oh no.
Stop shooting at me.
Okay.
Mit Schaden bekämpfen Krokodile!
Is that This is. I'm all that new.
It's no good. It's very bad. It's really bad. It's so bad. Oh shit.
I see. Oh no! Fire! I'm dead! Almost dead! Yeah.
Come on.
I'm dead!
Oh, that was a direct hit by that missile. Really
I got
nice.
3
Hello, Joseph. How's your day going, man?
I got 2 more ships.
Zurück! Gefährliche Untiefen voraus!
I got 2 more ships of the same. Now it's now I'm gonna make it so you
Or assist at least. I think Deb's already started streaming. I will watch it after this match.
how much ammo I have. Do you want to know how much ammo I have?
How much?
300.
Nice.
That's what's damage.
Oh, ammo rack. That's great.
Wirkungstreffer!
Full speed up. It's
Did you watch the trailer, Joseph? I'm playing WarThunder. Oh, what VR are you playing, Joseph?
Schadensabwehrtrupps auf
I think
Station!
not.
Auf Reparaturstationen! Wir sind schwer beschädigt!
I did not watch the mail. But I did watch the game.
Ziel verfehlt! Ziel betroffen! Kritische Schaden! Schadensabwehrtrupps und Schadenserlaub! Ziel identifiziert! Zerstörer! 2000 Meter! Ziel identifiziert! Patrouillenboot! 6000 Meter! Show no more effort, and victory will surely be ours. Attention to the designated grid square!
What do you think about the new
Schüsse liegen im Ziel!
update? Do you like any tanks or anything?
Objekt direkt voraus!
They're shooting at.
Ziel identifiziert!
Oh, it is cold.
Hello.
Hello, question. I am playing
Right.
naval right now, but soon after this naval match, I will watch the dev stream.
Okay.
Oh, spin the void.
Who is this bacha?
Ah, he is new bacha. Not enough crew member for repair.
Spin the void.
एलेक्स नहीं है ना जो कल वाला था?
हाँ हाँ
एलेक्स वही है क्या?
वो नहीं वो डिफरेंट
भाई काफी बच्चे खेलते हैं लगता है WarThunder।
डूब गया मैं।
स्ट्रीम कर दे भाई, SKing देख लेंगे।
Do one thing, go to my YouTube and check.
अच्छा वहाँ पे है ना? ओके। अरे भाई ऐड आ गया।
मनी।
अरे नेवल खेल रहा है
हाँ
भाई, ये गलत बात है मेरे बिना।
I ammo-racked someone and it's like a full up tier I guess. There was a ship with the Russian ship with the
टैब दबा भाई, देखता मैं अब टीयर या नहीं। मतलब टैब दबा देखते हैं।
हाँ थोड़ा डिले
tier है।
होगा, थोड़ा डिले होगा मुझे।
ओके यस। हाँ अरे भाई साहब 5.3 खेल रहे हो? 5.3 है।
हाँ I spawned in and see that Russian ship with the purpose to air missile.
ब्रावी। कोई नहीं, 5.3 एक्सपीरियंस 4.7 में।
The new AA is good. Which one? The Shailka without look at him shooting. Yeah. Kill me.
ये बंदा ऐसी हवा में मार रहा है जानबूझ के क्या? स्क्रीन में 10 सेकंड का डिले होता है, हर चीज लेट से दिखाई देगा।
हाँ स्क्रीन में थोड़ा तो डिले होगा। ओए honking
ये पहला मैच खेल रहे क्या?
आया पहला।
ओके देखते हैं इसमें अनलॉक होता है या नहीं।
नहीं होगा इसमें, अभी भी 4K लेफ्ट।
हाँ ओके, हाँ तब तो 2 मैच और चाहिए या 1 मैच।
ये थोड़ा आगे हो गया। सिक्सटी भी नहीं।
भाई ये बच्चा कर क्या रहा है?
FPS ही नहीं था इसलिए।
फोर्जा होराइजन खेल रहा है
तो बच्चा है ये, तो
यस।
बच्चा है।
6% क्रू मोफेट, जल्दी मोफेट को टपकाओ भाई।
ये टपक गया समा। ओ मॉफेट नहीं है वो तो समर।
हाँ सॉरी, फ्रैंक नॉक्स या समर दोनों में से कोई एक होगा। भाई इतना ज़्यादा गोला उस पे पड़ रहा है, क्या है भाई इतना ज़्यादा गोला मार रहा है?
हाँ उधर कुछ SKR मे बी कुछ ऑटो कैन।
नहीं नहीं, कुछ ज़्यादा ज़्यादा गोला है। लाइट क्रूज़र है या हैवी क्रूज़र है?
अरे मैन the WhatsApp messages have to mute them. GG's I guess.
यस भाई, इतना गोला मत लाया करो अपने मैच में,
खत्म
एमो
हो
रैक
गया
हो
था
जाओगे।
बिल्कुल। Stream starting soon. Let's see when they will start.
ओके, मतलब 10 नहीं लगता, 15 सेकंड का डिले है।
हो गया लॉगिन? चलो लॉगिन। Let's be together. बाकी है 3 की बाकी है। आज हो जाएगा।
वेट वेट वेट,
या तभी तक मैं
वॉर थंडर। ये बच्चा खेल नहीं रहा है, मजा कर रहा है बस।
मजा कर रहा है, खेल ही रहा है। Just started the stream. Let's watch it.
Dancing of Dragon. Dance of Dragon. Hello everyone, my name is Marcus Boom. I'm joined here by lovely Tom, aka Oxy, and we joined here by lovely Tom, aka Oxy,
Dance
and
of
we are going to be
Dragon
presenting to you today
update preview.
the new update, or just a preview. Of course, we don't have everything just ready just yet. Of
ऐसे
what
आएगा
is to
कभी
come and
update?
what you can play in the next update.
एक वीक
Now,
में तो आ
one
जाएगा।
very important thing to mention first is
No, इस बार जल्दी आएगा।
everything
ये
we
जो
are going
बंदा
to
है
see
भाई, ये
today
गे
is
जैसी
still
हरकतें क्यों
work in
करता है?
progress, so
Right
don't
side
take
वाला।
everything too seriously.
Yes.
Yes, they're going to be
Because
changing
he
some battle
is main,
ratings,
you know।
equipment, stats in general.
मैं इसको
What
साल
we're
भर
showing
से
you
देख
is
रहा
an
है, ऐसे ही
early
करता है।
preview. There are still dev servers to come. There's still more development to be done
ऐसा
before the
लगता है
update
दो जेंडर के
goes
बीच में फंसा
live.
हुआ है।
So, everything work in progress.
Sometimes
Don't
I
get too mad
like
about
look
what-
at
about what
this
you see
टकले
today.
and now
So,
feel
let's
like man
begin
this
with
guy
the US.
इसको
We
इसके
have a
साथ
new tank.
काम करना पड़ता है
I
क्या?
love stuff like this. I like sort of weird
painful
World
होगा।
War II era stuff. This is the T1E1.
Okay, I
90mm
am in
model.
the
T1E1
it's,
with a
almost
90
identical
millimeter
to the
cannon,
regular
5.7.
but with a 90mm gun. So basically the same
5.7.
thing as you're used to on the M36 or the Pershing. Apart from that, everything else currently is the same. I believe there's some. Some
5.3 to
conflicting
5.7.
sources about the
Is it
frontal
this
armor, so
thing?
maybe that'll change. I don't know, but currently it's
5.7.
exactly
wait,
the same as the
wait.
regular version. So
मेरे को
nothing
फिर
really too much to look at there.
स्ट्रीम बंद कर दिया था, मैं फिर से देखता हूँ
Armor-wise,
कैसे।
it's
90
okay. The
millimeter,
hull
you
armor's
get a
not that
90
great,
millimeter
obviously, because
cannon
the hull armor
in
normalizes. So if you angle
5.7
it, the
and
armor
there is
starts
also 5.7.
failing a little
वो
bit.
हैवी
But
टैंक
the
ना।
turret armor's pretty
Yeah.
okay. Like you can angle
Decent
it
armor.
slightly,
Yeah.
and I find that people often shoot this bit in advance, so that's quite effective. It gets, I believe, the same rounds as the M36, so it doesn't get the
162 millimeter penetration.
with the extra charge, so it's got the higher pen, so pretty nice. And also something I think a lot of people don't skip over on T1E1 is that the hull is actually slightly angled by 1 degree, so you have an extra degree of gun depression, which is quite sweet. I like that. Anyway, yeah, not too much to say about it. It's sort of,
The breach will be
what
big,
the elements that make
really
up this
big.
vehicle are. But it's a nice kind of analog to the Tiger 1 and the IS-1 as well. So it's nice
5.7 में ऐसा
with a bit of
क्या है?
firepower too. It's something that America didn't
T3485
really
है
have with
शायद।
this BR,
हाँ।
quite it's the same
No,
as
no,
that.
no, वो 6.7 है।
Jumbo is a great heavy in its
नहीं
own
नहीं
right,
नहीं, वो
but it's
T44 है वो।
different strengths
Russia.
like that.
Okay, I thought you were talking
So yeah, it's
about
a nice one.
US.
I've got a couple of other things to show you here too.
हाँ नहीं नहीं, यूएस नहीं, रशिया की बात
Well,
कर।
ADATS is now
वो वाला
in terms
T34
of
तो
the
यूएस वाला
4.4,
सबसे
but what I want to
खतरनाक
show
है।
you is a filter. Because obviously, if you look at a vehicle like this, there's lots of colors.
मेरे को अपडेट में मतलब मेरे को शिप दिखाओ भाई, क्या क्या नया शिप आ रहा है, ये सब बदमाशी बाद में।
फ्रांस का छोटू आ रहा है, छोटू बोट।
कोस्टल पूरा बैटल वाला आ रहा है, उसका ट्रेलर देखा था मैं, समझा थोड़ा सा, लेकिन मेरे को फ्रांस का एक बैटलशिप आ रहा है, बस उतना ही, एक बैटलशिप वो और एक अमेरिका का बैटलशिप।
sure it'll be expanded as well.
रशिया का भी एक दे दे भाई बैटलशिप।
Yeah, just that was, I forgot what was the ship. That was Z32 or Z22 series ship.
But also,
I was
lovely
using.
ship, big, beefy. It's a beef ship.
Here it is.
I like it.
Tennessee.
But I do want to
Really
quickly
big,
show you in
man.
the test drive something with the traces,
Tennessee.
because something that I struggle with.
टेनेसी ना
because
भैया।
my eyes don't
Thick
work,
it is,
is
man.
seeing traces,
God
especially
dang
from
it.
range.
टेनेसी
Now,
सेम है वो,
especially in
मिसिसिपी
April, the
अगर तू
traces
अपने देख
have
सकता है
been
अभी,
improved.
मिसिसिपी ही है वो।
So
Bye.
they are much clearer, and you can see them from much greater distance, and you can see where they're going to
अरे
land
अरे
more.
अरे भाई साहब,
And,
बरसात हो
especially
गया।
on high resolutions, because previously, tracers didn't scale with resolution. So we
भाई
played
बड़ा
at 4K
सुंदर
or
है यार
2K,
मानना
they were
Okay,
पड़ेगा.
so
really small and dull.
tracer will
Now
glow
they should
now.
be much brighter.
Look how glowy it
tracer
is.
तो हमेशा glow
Really
करता है.
especially
उतना भी
for-
नहीं,
अभी भी glow
it's
for
more
you
glowy.
guys.
हाँ
And,
ये
so
अभी
yeah,
वाला ज़्यादा बरसात कर
ready for
दिया
the
है.
Tennessee, I'm
ज़्यादा
sure I'll
सुंदर
probably
लग
to
रहा
show
है.
you a bit more later, but I just want to show
रात
you
को
the
बहुत
tracers.
ऐसा लग रहा है every second round is tracer अब लग रहा है.
There is, by the way, going to be a Russian language stream with BVV later
लगता
on.
है
If you guys
USS
want to catch
Arkansas का pack लेना
usually with
पड़ेगा.
a bit more detail of the technical developments. On these streams, we tend to show you, at least try to show you all the vehicles and the gameplay situations. All right, let's move on to the next thing.
क्या ये
This
dev log देखना है या
is
match
not
करना
a
है?
new vehicle. This is actually the AV8B that's currently in the tech tree for the US. But you may notice I have something a bit different here. Some weird looking bombs.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Mike?
We are introducing a new ordnance type.
GPS guided
It's
bombs.
a guided bomb, but it's guided by satellite instead of by laser.
क्या GP?
Okay, so let me see if I can gather my brain strength here to try and explain this more or less in comparison to the regular laser guided bombs that we already have in the game and what this means in terms of gameplay. So with laser guided bombs, you can only really destroy one target with each pass because the bombs will continually go for the target that you're designating with the laser. You do have the advantage of being able to change target with the laser whilst the bomb is already in flight, but for cast on stationary targets, it's a bit less than ideal. You have to do multiple passes in order to destroy multiple targets. GPS bombs can help with that. They are also guided, so you can guide them with your regular targeting points. However, they don't need a laser sight at all. They will just fly directly towards the target that you have selected and launch them on, which allows you to actually engage multiple targets in quick succession, even in a single pass, if you so desire. Now, there is a bit of a drawback with these. You cannot update the flight path once the bombs are dropped. And also, they do not work against moving targets. These are very much only against stationary targets. Now, this does mean in game modes like ARB, where you have stationary pillboxes and AA emplacements and all the good stuff, it is actually very effective. You can probably even use them to destroy the AA emplacements on enemy airfields quite effectively.
A bit. Weird type of bombs. And SU-24. Okay, makes sense. Hello, Sunday driving. How's your day going, man? It's because of my mic. It could be Sunday. Can you hear me now? Yeah, so I was saying, how was your day going? Sunday driving? I'm late to the stream. When are we doing? What? I was playing some naval, but then I mean, Death stream start. So I was actually watching what's coming in the next update. I wanna do, man. I don't wanna do 1v1s right now. I'm watching the dev stream. Soviet's tanker. Sorry, I was out. I was in dinner. Yeah, it's okay. No worries. Laser guarded map. That's weird. When should our update come out? I have no idea. Maybe in 1 week. Around 1 week. Not more than that. You can only hear your mic, by the way, on the display. That's the problem. If I turn on the display
For these, we
audio,
have one for the
I might
Americans
get
and one
copyright
for the
strike.
Brits
It's
as
okay.
well, which we'll show
Either
later
one.
on. Major
Look at that.
differences. Let's see. You get a new targeting pod with these, the Pave Attack targeting pod, which does also
It's not
have
the Aussie
thermal vision,
F111. It's
makes it
American.
easier to spot and engage targets. You do have access to the A9Ls now. Upgrade over the previous version. These are still not the best missiles. Of course, the AIM-9M is going to be way better than these, but at the batch rating, you should be able to get some air kills with these. And you also have access to guided bombs now. Overall, just a good upgrade in terms of armament and ordnance. It does still have the same amount of countermeasures as the previous F111. However, the British version does get more countermeasures.
Yes.
So there is very much a reason for
British is
going
also
for
getting
that.
So keep in mind, BRs are basically placeholder. Do not pay too much attention to them. It's all just stuff here for the sake of having it. So don't put too much scope in that right now.
There's one more thing that I wanted to mention. You may have already seen it on the top left corner if you were paying attention. We have a new altimeter there. It's in red. It's called R-Alt. It's a radar altimeter. Long story short, if you know what multipathing is, this is going to be very, very useful. In case you don't know,
What is multipathing?
A very dumbed down explanation here. If you are below a certain altitude, radar missiles have a hard time tracking you correctly. So if you fly low enough, you can evade radar missiles, especially active radar homing missiles, without using countermeasures. Now, before it was a bit hard to do because you didn't really have an idea of how high off the ground you actually were. The altimeter was always going to tell you your altitude to sea level. However, now with the radar altimeter, which is customizable by the way, you are always going to get an exact reading of how far off the actual ground you are. So I can see my altitude right now is 50 meters, but my radar altimeter is varying wildly according to if I'm flying over hills or over valleys. Now, there's one thing you can do with these. There we go. This is a new option, by the way. It is in options for air battle settings. You can change
And
this
broke
to
my, I
barometric
broke
and
my
radar altitude.
that's bad,
And
man.
you can
Onto
adjust
my
the minimum
50 miles
altitude
this
that you
year.
want this to
Damn, man.
indicate you.
Yeah.
It's a bit different here. The red is actually good.
Oh,
in this
what was you
case.
playing? Like, what
can
BR
set
you
this
were
to the
playing?
altitude where you are going to be safe from radar missiles. And as long as you're in the red, you're good. If you go into the white, then you're a bit too high. It's a very nifty way of just at a glance knowing if you are at the correct altitude to evade radar missiles.
Sweet.
So yeah, look forward to that in the next update.
I love the look of that thing.
It does look very nice.
It reminds me of that little rodent with the long nose. I think what it's called.
Oh, I think I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, it's like you know the mental image you have is what I'm
I mean,
thinking
isn't
of.
it just called artwork?
I don't know.
Would make
I don't
sense
think
given
so.
that's what he
It's
paints
like a
next
tiny
after.
little fella. I don't know. It just has that little nose.
I do like the camouflage on this thing very much.
It's nice. It works really well.
It does look very nice.
Cool.
Okay, before we go, there are also, of course, other planes that will get access to GPS bombs. Let me see if I can find the list. So we mentioned the 88Bs, as well as the Italian one, by the way, not just the US one. The A10C is also going to get them. The F-15C, the F-14B, the F-16C, also going to get them. The MiG-29 SMT. A few of the JAS 39 Gripen variants. And for the Japanese, we have the
DR
S16A and the
5.7. I
F16M,
lost count.
which are going to get them, as well as
German
some of these early
M4
vehicles like the
A4
F-15C,
shell
the
bounce off
F-16D,
my
and the
teammate
improved buffs.
into my Tiger
These are just some
ammo
of the
rack.
vehicles,
even
there may be
angle.
more added in the future, but for
That
now in the
deserve
testing
a
server,
rage
only a few
quit.
vehicles actually have the GPS bombs available.
Damn,
so
man.
keep those in mind.
German.
Okay,
A4
next
shell.
nation then, shall we?
Yes, certainly.
Oh, that's the
Look at
Swedish
this,
aircraft.
like, it's so nice. I love this thing.
No,
this is the
No, it's not
P16
Swedish. It's the
Swiss
I mean Swiss. Yeah.
aircraft, and it's made by players. This is from the RevShare program. So if you are capable of 3D modeling, you can join this program and add some aircraft or tanks or whatever you like. So anyway, this is the P16. It's a premium pack
It's a
vehicle.
premium. Come on.
And it's pretty nice. It has the same 30mm guns as the Ariete and Secretario 2, so they're quite high velocity, quite nice to aim. Flight
Why
performance-wise,
premium,
it's a
man?
low
Why?
speed performance is quite nice. It does have quite a range of ordnance, and as Mike showed, there's now obviously a new menu here
No, even
for showing
zero.
your loadout.
In
So
fact.
if I just make up whatever, you can
I
see them
don't
pop
think
on
the
in real time,
flares-
which is kind of a nice way of giving you some visual feedback on what you're doing, which is pretty nice. It also has the internal rocket pod here too, like the Super Mysterio, I think, has it, one of those.
I think this is an A7 or an F8. The Crusader has
Maybe,
that.
yeah. I'm not
I
sure, but
really
it's
want
got
to
quite a
be
nice array
yeah,
of
man.
weaponry. The missiles that it has here, I believe these are basically functionally identical analogs to AIM-9B. So
Oh yeah,
nothing
that's
too extreme.
AIM-9B.
It really is like a strike
Okay.
fighter. It's pretty nice. It's got nice performance for what it is. It's a really nice model. And yeah, I mean, hats off to the guys that made it. I think 2 people made it. With some help from some others making the skin. And
And
then
it's from
going to,
9.1. Pretty high
I think the
VR.
actual museum where this aircraft is and actually modeling it. So it's really, really nicely done. Fantastic. I really like seeing community-made models in the game. It's really nice. So yeah, it's going to be a pack vehicle. Rank 6. From the limited testing I've done of it, it flies pretty nice. It's a comfortable vehicle.
Could you
Nice.
do a test drive, perhaps?
I can.
By the way, this plane confusing me very much. It looks like an
Just-
amalgamation of
do that.
various different planes.
Yeah, I
Um,
know what you mean.
The cockpit reminds me a lot of the Meteor/Vampire.
Meteor, the
The
American
air
jet
remind me
as
of the
well.
A4. The tail section reminds me of the Hunter.
Yeah.
And of course the wings look F-84.
From the side,
Yeah.
it looks very huntery, just like that.
Yeah, it does.
I think the Swiss actually gave up on this and ended up
इसके
buying
अभी
Hunters in place
stream
of it, so
देखो
maybe
एक।
there was some
हाँ
synergy there, I don't know.
ओके मैं बैटलशिप
Yeah.
मैच खेलता
हाँ,
Those
हूँ
एक
wings
match-
are
एक दो
very
match खेला।
large.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of
Okay.
low-speed performance. It's pretty
Maybe
good.
I had the
So,
booster on the
which is always
snipe
quite
and
nice to
yeah, man,
have
this booster
for
whenever I
any kind of
see
like
the
attack
booster,
aircraft,
it's
because they
painful.
do, you know, if you're making like looping maneuvers on top of stuff, it's pretty comfortable to have that. And Yeah, it's nice. So
They
it's got
could
the
make this thing free, man.
hotkeys. Yeah, it's got this
I
sort
like
of
it.
embedded bay
It's a good-
underneath, and I
it's a
think
good-
it launches 4 at a time, which is quite cool. I never really had too much luck with this aiming wise, but they're pretty solid.
By the way, I have the names of the creators. Nova29R, Vitali, and Vladimir Reg25 Rus made the model for the P16.
Good stuff. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you feel inspired by this thing, please do you know, go ahead and make a couple of models. Cockpits as well. The it's a bit old now, but the HE111 H16 cockpit was made by a player, which is like gorgeous. It's one of my favorite aircraft, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, if you are in sort of the zone for this kind of thing, please do give it a go and look into the revenue share program. I believe they do get a cut of every sale as well. So yeah, it's a really good thing to get into.
You'll get a
Alright.
card in every sale.
It's
What
got
did
the
they
high
say?
velocity guns as well, which are
It's good.
easy to
Surely
aim,
at
and
least BR.
traces are much easier to see.
No, it's
Previously, these were
9.0
connections in the
BR.
So at
For
least for me
some
anyway.
reason,
So.
don't
That's
have
really nice.
players
Very
only got
fast fire.
M9. That's
They do,
why it's
yeah.
on
And I think
9.0.
200 meters a second higher velocity than the Aidens, so they're quite well quite easy to aim.
You mean to tell me even I can hit something with them?
Yes.
Alright, well, thankfully we do have a vehicle here where we don't need to aim.
Ah, yes.
ourselves
Hell
at
yeah,
all.
Puma.
You have been asking for it. There is now a new Puma, Schützenpanzer Puma, which, yes, of course, gets access to the Spike ATGMs. These
I have
Spike
to grind
ATGMs
this
have been in
thing.
the game for a while now. These are fire and forget ATGMs. You just lock onto the target, fire them off, they fly into an arc or directly at the target, depending on the distance where you're at, and hit the target autonomously. Now, of course, in game, given that they always go for center mass, there's a bit of an issue with them always hitting the cannon breach, but it's a Spike ATGM. What more can you want? On a Puma, which still has access to all the same ammunition options with the APF SDS at the top. If you also want to check where this is going to be in the tech tree, just right after the regular
10.7,
Puma,
not a bad.
you're going to get a battle rating increase because of the ATGMs. So keep that in mind, but it should synergize fairly well with your top tier lineup.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I mean, obviously it could have been a mod for the regular one, but that would obviously incur a BR change. And also, having 2 options means you get an extra spawn, which I think is the point, really. It's a sort of, it's more about the giving you more options overall. So now you have 2 Pumas to spawn in. Yeah, I think
It's
it'd be
just the
nice.
same thing with missiles.
stuff.
Make no sense.
All right, let's move on to the next nation. We have a new
I have
SPA.
photo with Puma.
I can
In
briefly
real
show you
life,
the new
there is
shell cam.
Croatia.
Basically, it's the same
It's
as the
very
regular version,
old
but without
car.
the radar system. It does have double the ammo, so 4,000
And it
rounds,
has
so you get a reload
signed
from
Puma.
your
Ah,
2000
that
standard.
I thought you
It's
you
pretty nice.
visit
It's gonna
any
be at
museum, I mean not
7.3,
museum,
the
like
regular
war
shell
museum
is 8.0,
or
so it's a
memorial,
low
something.
VR,
There was a
gets some
Puma
stuff
and you
lined up.
take picture with
It's,
the Puma.
I think it's sort of sandwiched between 2 anti-airs that are not really the most effective in terms of anti-air, like the ZSU 37-2 and the ZSU 57-2. Are not quite as reliable, at least for me personally. Like the first one's mostly a light tank just disguised as an anti-air, or the latter is not quite, doesn't have the volume of fire, at least for me. But this is going to be pretty nice. I mean, it's very reactive. The turret traverse is incredibly quick. And while you don't have the radar, you can't track, it's pretty comfortable to use. Like it's quick, it's reactive, you can point and click
The
at someone
BR
quite
of
quickly,
this
and so I
thing,
think 7.3 is
7.3.
going to be very
Not
dangerous.
VR. It's
It
good VR.
just won't hold your hand too much in terms of actually getting the guidance, but I mean the volume of fire and the damage, you know,
Yeah.
it's only got a bit of hand holding, so it's I think a
Against
good middle
profs
ground. It's
there,
something to
it will be a
challenge them.
It
good.
also
Being
fits
able-
very well into the 7.3 lineup, which is
Yeah,
already
yeah.
very good by itself.
yeah, and that's another core reason of it being added here as well. So
Alright.
not really too much, but
Still covered out the radar. Oh, did you mention the new X-ray
Yeah.
thingies yet?
yeah, I can
they
show
added
you
new
again
stuff.
here. So obviously a lot of them have new internal modules, and there's a full list on the changelog to show you what exactly is being added.
That's
But there is
good.
the filter, so you can see.
Have the stream in the
which
background.
bits is what,
Finally install
which bits is
WarThunder
what,
again.
send
First
it to you.
ARRB game. Wish
It'll
me
show
luck.
where everything
Best of
is,
luck,
so you
man.
want a bit of a clearer
I wish
picture
you
because
luck.
it can be
And
quite
don't uninstall it
difficult
again.
looking at this,
lol.
especially if you're quite new and you know it can be overwhelming. It definitely is. So it's a nice way to differentiate everything and add a bit more detail and show where bits are. You have something a bit more exciting to show, though. I think.
I do, yes. We have a new attacker for USSR top tier. This is the SU-24M, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Swing wing, double engine, double cockpit with some very nice armament options. This is the currently only Russian plane that has access to the GPS bombs. I did mention the MiG-29 SMT is probably going to get them as well with the updates. But here we have the KAB 500S bombs. These are 500 kilogram bombs with a very, very good splash radius. As I mentioned before, these GPS guided bombs cannot be altered in course after they are dropped. But unlike GPS bombs, unlike laser guided bombs, you can very quickly launch multiple at a time. So I can just drop one right there, and let's drop one right there, and one right there, and then I can just fly away and not have to worry about them anymore.
I love how blocky this thing looks.
It looks very brutalist, doesn't it?
It's nice. It's also odd how like girthy and sort of big the fuselage is and how tiny the wings are. I don't know if I like that.
The wings also, if I can
It got
get a
cannon
full
as
wing
well.
sweep, they did tuck back very, very nicely.
Very streamlined. Nice looking thing.
You can also use flaps if you have the wings fully extended. And we also have some very nice air brakes here, with these two giant flaps deploying at the bottom, as well as some spoilerons, I guess, on the wings, which deploy at lower speeds.
Destination.
Especially when you have the wings completely out. In fact, I may do so right now if I do a full retract of the wings.
Oh, something you need to show is the fire rate of the gun.
Hello, Paul
That's very
Mima.
quick.
You can
Sorry if I mispronounce
have
your
3
name.
extra gun pods on this thing.
Oh, what's up,
and
man?
they're all
How's
the
your day
same
going?
as the internal gun, and it will reach 600 rounds a second. And that's over 100 kilograms of burst mass per second. Rounds a second. And that's over 100 kilograms of burst mass per second. So if that could fire
Is that a
for
Gatling
10
gun?
seconds, I don't think it can, but if it could, that's like literally like a ton of projectiles slamming into something, which is insane. Like, it's like, generally, when the dev server's up and you can play around with it, put the gun pods on and just, it's mental. I really like it.
I quickly want to show you as
It's
well.
Tanush.
I'm
This
not
is
talking BS
different
here with
account.
the GPS guided bombs.
Nice,
Even though
Tanush.
the internal targeting board, by the way, this does have an internal targeting board,
Too
which is very good.
fast.
Can lock onto and track moving targets. The GPS bombs will not. So if I drop a GPS bomb right here, it will go to the position where the tank was when I dropped the bomb. It will not follow the movement of the vehicle. So again, GPS bombs only
I'm good as well.
useful
I
against
was
targets
playing
that are
some
stationary.
naval, but
Main
now I'm
benefit
watching
being that
the
you can
dev
get
stream.
multiple stationary targets in one run
Saw
instead
your
of one
stream
at a
and
time.
came. Thanks, man.
So yeah,
Thanks for supporting.
The internal targeting pod is fairly good. It doesn't have thermal vision, sadly, but it does have a fairly good zoom, so you should be able to engage targets from further ranges. Let's quickly go over the ordnance options for the Su-24. Here it is in the hangar. Alright, ordnance options. You do have a
So
lot,
many
by the way,
things.
there are a lot of modifications to go through.
R60M.
When we go
gun
at the
box,
presets, we have everything from the
bombs, gun
R60M,
bombs.
fairly good, although susceptible to countermeasures. You have some drop tanks if you do need to have a bit more fuel, especially useful in simulator mode. As well as your dumb bombs, you have your TV guided bombs, you have your laser guided bombs, very high caliber as well. These should do a ton of damage, so these should be great for ground RB. You have your
Yes,
parachute
I was
bombs,
playing naval.
and you have 2 variants of the Carp 500, either in the laser guided variant
Your
or
eyes
the
almost
GPS
dropped out.
guided variant, as well as the TV guided variant. So depending on any kind of
I
situation you
have
find
played
yourself
tanks
in,
for a long
you can
time.
select
Now I'm
the
bored of
right
tanks,
loadout,
so I'm
or
grinding the
loadout
ships.
for well, making sure you win. Also, that's a lot of cans right there.
If you select it and look at the burst mass in the stat card,
Ooh, let's check that out real quick. Burst mass, 105 kilograms. Oh
imagine
boy.
that.
You can use this as an air brake.
You
generally.
can, you genuinely can. I tried it. It like flips around. It's great.
Should we try it real quick?
Yeah, try it. Yes.
I do want to see what the recoil is on these like.
Like, it's great.
We don't have a cockpit model just yet that I can show you, sadly.
Yeah, I think most of them
Ah,
are
that's
not
sad.
loaded yet.
Mine too.
So I think Chinese Japanese looks
First
really
time
nice.
seeing an Indian
not seen
WarThunder streamer.
So look at-
We shall have a look later. Let's quickly take off, and as soon as I take off, I will do a fire. Come on, come on, come on, and... Okay,
that's
Russell
Gatling gun.
accelerating surprisingly.
But that is like all of those rounds gone in literally seconds. Like that's
Yeah.
mental. That's
If
really
you
cool.
if you uninstall the new cannons mod, you can use this as a shotgun.
Oh, true. I've not tried that.
Hmm.
Interesting.
All right, there you go. The SU-24 coming in the next update. Next up, we have the F1
Love to
for
play.
Britain.
What? WarThunder or
This one
Naval?
also benefits from the upgraded options. This is the Australian version, by the way.
Aussie Advanced.
Also benefits from the upgraded ordnance options. You have the AIM-9Ls, you have the paveway laser guided bombs with a decent targeting pod with thermal options.
Yeah, sure. You can join my Discord,
Between
man.
This and the American version, however,
Send
is
you
you
the
may
Discord
notice
link.
240 countermeasures.
Nice. Good stuff.
Invite
You can
people,
equip mostly
copy.
chaff if you are going to do ground pounding and ground RB to evade radar. You can bring flares and just kind
Right
of
now, after
drop a
watching the
flare
stream,
every
I
few
might play
seconds
one or two
automatically, so you
naval,
don't get,
then go off. But
destroyed
maybe later
by
we can
air
play
target
together.
missiles whilst you're trying to attack some ground targets. This should be a fairly reliable bomber for your well, progression needs. All right. Next up, a new air defense for Britain.
This is the Stormer air defense system.
Boy,
It's
oh
a
boy.
tech demonstrator. It's pretty nice. It fills a nice gap in the tree, and it's a bit like the LAVAD. It has the same sort of cannon setup, and stingers on top. Gets, I think, 8 in total. And you
I
get the
will
2
be here
types.
out
So
of
same
this
as
thing.
usual, really. Like it's the standard stuff. Thermals, I believe, are quite high quality. I'll briefly show you.
God damn.
My mouse decides to cooperate. Yeah, the firing platform is quite familiar. It is quite tall. It's a big friend. But yeah, you've got the pretty good thermals.
radar.
And also, I can see the traces against clouds now, which is fantastic. Sorry, I will just continue to talk about this.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's brilliant. Like, this changes my life. It's really great. Yeah, so you get the
That's
2
it,
missiles ready to
looking
go,
yeah,
and
but I
6
really like it.
more internally ready to load in.
Yeah,
Standard 25, which is nice
know
enough.
how to
So
speak
you've got a nice
Hindi.
combination between very close
But
range.
since
get low range.
most of my audience are from
It's a nice, it fills a
outside
nice gap.
India,
It's a
so
bit
I have to
more, I
speak in
think,
English.
convenient to use at the BR, because previously there was like a bit of a technology gap between the ADATs and the HVM. So it's pretty nice. It's a nice vehicle to have. I think it works really well. It's I think a bit more comfortable for a lot of people to use.
Could you show where it's
Where are you from, by the way? Well, I mean, which
Right
state?
after the setup here for the Stormer, the ADATs at the end, which again is SPA now.
That does actually fit a nice gap right there. I mean, the Stormer is decent, but you don't have the gun.
Yeah, it's a bit different. So you don't have quite as much range, effectively. But so yeah, it's a bit more close range, which oftentimes, like most things you're going to shoot down, are going to be at close range. Realistically, if we
Understand.
think about it. So,
SKing,
yeah,
could
it's a
I
nice vehicle
be
to have.
your Discord mod or
Work well.
stream mod?
Alright, let's
by
move
the
on
way,
to the next
it's
nation.
still
We
quotes.
have a new squadron vehicle for Japan.
Add
This
as
is the
moderator.
RCV prototype, a light infantry type fighting vehicle wheeled.
Hey, you
with
are
access
a
to
moderator
the
now.
30mm Bushmaster cannon.
What is
has a
Hindi?
AKFSTS
Hindi is
belt
our
with
national
116mm
language.
penetration.
Soviet tank.
However, no ATGMs at all, so you are going to be relying on your speed to get onto the flanks of the enemy. We can have a quick look at the mobility in realistic mode.
Does the commander sight on the back work?
I believe it does, yeah. So you do have a fairly
this.
highly mounted commander sight, which would have been a bit more useful if you did have access to ATGMs. Right now, I mean, you can use the cannon, but it's going to be firing from below. You can't quite use it from behind cover. But let's have a look at the mobility. Backwards, top speed
cool looking IMV,
of...
I
It's
say.
still accelerating.
It's still going, Mike.
36 kilometers per hour, which is not bad at all. It is a bit of a massive truck, but you do have a lot of empty space in here, so this should
Yeah.
help with survivability somewhat.
It's a hefty boy.
You have some extra crew in the back as well to help you with survivability. And generally speaking, yeah, even off-road performance is not bad. If you get onto the road, we can see what our top speed forward is. The gun is stabilized, although at very high speeds, bumps will still kick you off course, so you do need to be mindful of that. I believe
Yeah,
it also
I live in
has
India,
the,
West Wing.
infrared tracking system for aircraft, so you could use this as a makeshift SPAA, although given that you don't have any kind of proxy fuse rounds and
That's really
the
fast.
fire rate of the can is relatively low, it's not going to be very effective dealing with them, but you have the option. And yeah, top speed is not bad at all. This is in realistic mode, so this is roughly what you can expect when it comes out into
I can't read
It is probably
Hindi
going to slow down a
Soviet
lot.
tanker.
Doesn't care.
I can only speak and
I've
understand.
seen worse.
Yeah,
I have seen worse. 30 kilometers per hour through the water is still fairly respectable.
it's got some heft behind it.
What about you?
Retroverse. Okay, so that is the issue with commander sights in the
That's
back.
bad.
Don't even make me look at that.
You are going to be a bit limited with your firing arcs towards the back.
Homie
You do need
Ma.
to be mindful of that.
Oh,
So try
sorry.
not to get
That's
engaged
not
from
your
behind, yeah?
name. I forgot.
Cool.
Although,
What was your name?
What's the maximum depression towards the back?
You say?
Given that you do have a bit of a hump there. It's roughly horizontal. You can engage some targets towards the back if they're
just a
not
bit.
too close.
Yeah.
The hull is fairly high, so you can hide behind the swing.
Yep.
Alright, that is going to be the new squadron vehicle.
Good stuff.
Next up, we have
Tanush,
jets
where do you
for
live?
China. China is eating
Like
very
which
good in
state?
this update, as you can see
Join
with
the
40
Discord. I will
vehicles from
check
here.
out the community. Yeah,
Let's
sure.
begin
Sunday.
with the
Thanks for
J10A.
joining.
This is a jet fighter. Looks very, very modern. I like the way this thing
See ya,
looks.
Tanush. Bye bye.
Looks like a
Here we are. We got
big and gripping.
got the like it's like a
wedge of cheese
Eurofighter
Yes,
from
and
Timu
This intake reminds me a lot of like the
or
Typhoon.
Alibaba.
Yeah, so like
can
I
say.
don't like the
Maharashtra.
hump on the back
Nice,
behind the
man.
cockpit.
It does look a bit weird now that I mention it, yeah.
But
But
the
where
rest
the
of
fuel
it
tanks and
is
stuff goes.
very
Okay, so pulse
If you go to
Doppler
internal
radar.
modules, here is the engine.
And
Keep
a
in mind,
Gatling
internal
gun,
stats
I
may
guess.
not be
No.
completely accurate
Russian
right
gun.
now, so let's just go for the armament options. This is a jet fighter, so you have very limited capabilities when it comes to ground striking, although you do have some guided bombs, laser guided bombs with a targeting pod, as well as dumb
Well,
bombs
pylon,
and rockets. Although your main armament is going to be the missiles. You can carry up to 8 of these PL-8 missiles, which are
Yep.
very good, although they don't
Look
have
at that.
IRCCM,
It's like
so
a
they are
Eurofighter
separate
from
flares.
Timu.
And you also
And
have the PL-12
then we will get the
active radar
JF-17.
homing
It's
missile,
like a
which you can carry up to
F-16 from
4
Timu
of.
or like a
I did allow this
Alibaba.
program to do this with my preset where I have
Yeah.
4 active radar homing missiles and
Chinese
4
stuff.
IR missiles. One thing to note, the J10, as far as I'm aware, does get access to HMD. So you can do much like you can with the MiG-29 and the
It's a fairly new aircraft, by the
SU-27.
way. Yeah.
You can
It
log
was like
on with
made in
your, IR missiles
2017 or
and
7.
fire
I
them
can't
off
remember.
bore of your direction.
Timu is
of
already
flight,
selling
which is very
jets.
useful in a dogfight.
It's just a
I don't like
reference.
the look
Come
of
on.
the back of the like the hump
cockpit
on
is
the
must
back. I don't like
really
it.
modern.
I don't like it. It's putting me off.
It does kind of look slender, to be honest, though. Kind of slender
Yeah.
down in the middle. I like that. Alright, here's the cockpit.
Yeah, it's
Fairly
Looks
modern.
fairly snazzy. Your HMD is also visible in the HUD. If I turn this off, it's still visible. Should be fairly good for simulator mode. You also have a nice
was
display
the-
here where you can see what you're aiming and locking with.
Why
your
they're
targeting
saying-
pod. In fact, if I lock onto the ground there,
Weird people.
it locks on. No, actually it doesn't. Okay, maybe it only works with the targeting pod. Maybe not with the.
Look,
Internal
he's saying the
system.
same thing. Timu Fire
Good
Typhoon.
missiles, decent flight performance. Let's see what the G pull is. Current 8G at this speed is not the best. Although it does maintain speed fairly well. Keep in mind, of course, the flight performance is not final just yet. Let's quickly check our radar altimeter again as well. Just see it does work.
Was it
30 meters? 100 meters? I mentioned it, yeah.
It was
Oh, that's
12.3. Why
Here we got
12.3?
internal modules. Here is the
13,
engine.
oh, never mind.
Keep in mind the internal stats
13.7.
may not be. You have pulse Doppler head-on, of course, and regular pulse Doppler,
Did you
and all
got
the good stuff.
got
And-
what?
Okay, the flares are not quite correct just yet. So we are still
Message?
working
What
on
message?
that. At least right now, it has very limited flare capabilities. Okay.
Cool.
We also have a new squadron vehicle for the Chinese air tree, in case you are very far away from Chinese jets. We have the F-18 from wish.com/Temu.
Bro, no
This
way.
is
They
the
also say that.
JF-17. It's actually a /Temu / does not endorsement. This
What the fuck?
Chinese air tree.
They
in
are
case
also
you,
doing the
are
same,
Very
yeah.
far away from Chinese jets. We have the F-18 from Wish.
That's not a F-18. It's a-
/Temu
okay.
/ does not endorsement.
F-15. I mean,
This is the JF-17. It's actually a Pakistani vehicle.
Yeah, cool.
One of 2 Pakistani vehicles in this update. And it does look a lot like an F-18 here with this, doesn't it? Don't worry, guys. Not an F-18. Not yet. Anyway, we have 68 large countermeasures. We have some reduction capabilities with this. Let's quickly check the secondary armament. It's more of a strike fighter variant, more of a multi-purpose jet. So you can use this more effectively in ground RB to deal with enemies with your laser-guided bombs. And in fact, you can get a fairly decent amount of them. With together a thermal targeting pod as well. And of course some rockets if you are so inclined. So it's going to be more of your multi-purpose jet. but Tech 3 J10 is going to be your dedicated air superiority fighter. Okay, these are the 2 new jets for China. There's one meme I need to do really quickly.
Go on then.
Oh, Tom, look! It's
No way.
It's Truck Coon.
So
Truck.
in some animus at the start, the main character gets run over, and then they go to the magic world of elves and that.
Is it disturbing how many animes feature people getting run over by trucks?
I think I played a game.
It's a
where
funny
that happened.
looking
Is it Ni no Kuni?
truck, to be
Probably.
honest.
The one that looks like a Miyazaki film. I think that happens at the start of that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Truck Coon is in the game. That's
Great. He was so happy with that. He loved that.
I am very happy.
I can really show you the antelope. I love vehicles that are basically just thing on truck, and this is really the epitome of thing on
Seriously,
truck.
I love it as well.
So it's really nice. It's
I
got
want
great
it.
mobility. It's a very quick platform, but only for missiles. Obviously, there's no place internally to store anymore. Those are hefty
Japanese
missiles.
truck.
So you are
It's,
very
I think,
limited. but it does
it's
have
not
the maneuverability
Pakistani.
to get
It's
to cap
it's
points and
Chinese. I
replenish
think.
them. So pretty okay there.
A Korean truck.
Um,
Okay.
Armor, obviously, there's not really much to look at. You
No,
are
not even
fragile
Korean.
and
It's
weak to
Taiwanese
everything.
truck.
I'll
Oh,
briefly
I'm
show you the stats on the missile. It's pretty good. It's solid.
It's like an
And
AIM-9-ish.
it fits quite nicely into the anti-air line here, between the PGZ 04 and the Tour. So
Before the
it's a nice kind of middle
PVZ
ground.
and
It
the
works
Tour.
quite well.
Another
Missiles are
annoying
pretty effective from when I was
IR
having
guide
a play
missile.
around with them earlier.
China, we're
It's
getting
nice. It
Pakistani
works,
trucks
and it's just
already.
a cool truck. I like cool truck. Yeah, we've got a couple more. The ZTZ 99A got a model update. Now, I never really played it too much, so I can't really talk about the exact particulars.
You
But
shouldn't.
some issues with it have been fixed. On the surface, I think it's a catastrophic change, but a lot of issues with it were fixed, so it's much more accurate now, which is pretty nice. So you can have a look on that at when the dev server comes out, all the details. You also have a premium, the Al Khalid,
For
which
some reason, I
believe
would say
is
it's
a slight
Pakistani
modification of the MBT 2000.
Yeah, Pakistani actually use
So it's
Pakistan
not like
actually
the
use
perfect
those
premium. I like stuff like this. It doesn't take away
Chinese
anything
trucks
from the tree, it's like a
nowadays.
slightly
Chinese,
different version of something
Japanese.
that already exists. So it
So
works
yeah, they're
well.
kind of same.
And the main functional difference is that the ERA blocks are here at the back, and because they're separated, they actually work pretty well. As,
Oh, the Al Khalid
slightly
Pakistani,
different
another
version of something that
so-called
already exists, and that
Pakistani
works
truck.
pretty well.
No, I
and
mean
the main
tank,
functional difference
just
is
like
that
the
the ERA
JF-17.
blocks are here at the back, and because they're separated, they actually work pretty well as protection against the back of the turret.
And it's
That's pretty
10-7.
nice. But aside from that, I believe it's very, very similar to the MBT 2000. So not too much else to. Well, if you're familiar with that, you're familiar with this.
I
Got
mean,
some
it's.
cool, well,
I don't know how it's
I
10-7.
like
Our
some
T90 is like
I like that. I think it's
10-4.
cool.
I know.
So
That
yeah,
one's
it's an
really.
attack vehicle. It's nice. I think it's pretty much a perfect premium.
Did you
Works
go over
well.
the armament options?
It should be the same as the MBT 2000. So you've got standard dart, all HE and all that stuff. So it should be the same, roughly the
Fairly
same.
good HG for the cannon caliber.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
nice. They work quite well. It's a nice little vehicle. It doesn't have the crust reverse gear as well, so you can actually use the mobility a bit more effectively.
It's
It's a
31
pretty
kilometers
solid
per
vehicle,
hour.
I
That's
think,
really
for
good against the
10.7 as a
T90,
premium.
I would say.
It's not taking anything away from the main tree. It just adds another alternative if you want a premium there. I think it's pretty solid, yeah.
I don't know. For some
Alright.
reason, I would say.
Now let's move
I
on
didn't want to
to
speak.
Italy. Italy gets a new tornado. The
Hell
Tornado
yeah,
90S.
another plane in Italy.
This will sit in the tech tree just before
At least
the
keep getting good
1995
aircrafts,
versions.
like
With
back
some
to
stuff
back.
removed to give it a low batch rating to fit better into some lineups. that
No
we do
way,
in
it's on
RB.
the.
There it is in the tech tree. Main differences. Did I write them down? I think I forgot to write them down, so we can check it out.
It just doesn't have the targeting pod.
Yeah, it doesn't have the targeting pod. So you have
It's the bombs.
these options for your
Good for
ground attack.
grinding, you know,
It's
I
just
actually
unguided
have
bombs. Although you can still get the extra chaff pods, which is very nice to see. And you do get a pair of AIM-9Ls
Easy access
compared
to
to the
really
1995
nice.
version, which does have the laser guided bombs. So you lose the laser guided bombs, slightly lower batch rating. If you are good with dumb bombs and you are not too afraid of getting into SPA range, you can still use this as ground RB, or you can just take advantage of the low batch rating and do air RB based bombing with the dumb bombs, which are still going to be just as effective as before. Alright, next up, what do we have? Let me check because I need to scroll down.
They're actually fixing
have France.
this VR, which is
We have
kind of.
France, we have a new ground vehicle, which is also a squadron vehicle. Yeah. The CV9035 Netherlands edition. It's interesting this is in the French tree. Actually, it doesn't make sense. We had the BattleX tree in the last update.
Oh, it's like
So yeah, we have another CV9035. This one has the 35mm Bushmaster cannon. No HGMs, but with access to the APFS shell, 131mm of penetration. This should give you a nice option for your
Yippee, one tier away from jets.
And
Nice.
given that it is a squadron vehicle,
That's
you can
squadron.
get this fairly easily. Just be an active squadron, have this as your side research, and in about roughly 3 months, I would say, you should have it. So yeah, CV93 I keep on thinking of the CV9105.
I know.
CV9035.
I can
there we
sense
go.
it. I can sense it.
Also, just because we need to make this a habit in every single dev stream. Hey guys, look at that, the turret is offset.
60.
And
lots
he
of
gotta
t-shirts
say
and
it
all
on every stream. Last time he also did
You're
the
an
same.
agent of chaos, young Mike.
I love it. I love it. Now, we do have a lot of stuff here. What is
We
this,
do.
Tom?
So this is the French coastal tree, the preliminary release.
Rustam. Rustam, you here?
Yes.
Ship's the car, eh? Aaja.
So it does look quite.
अभी
the
मैच में
armament
भाई
is a little
Okay,
crust.
so
We've
they're
got two
showing
little
it.
machine guns. at the
Why
front.
those
It does look
French
quite,
torpedo
lackluster,
boats
but these
have
boats are
blue,
very quick.
greenish
So
color
where they
torpedo?
lack in immediate firepower at the very start, they have speed, which is quite nice. That means they're going to work quite nicely. in
76
higher lineups
kilometers per
when you
hour.
need like a tiny boat to
Quite
do an
fast,
or
you know.
something bigger. They will work quite effectively for
With
that.
that turtle.
So at the start, that's
Right,
mostly
now
what you've got.
I want
Later
to
on,
do
they start getting some actual
send
weapons.
photo of the
so has
turtle.
the
Yeah.
gun on the back.
Send it on the.
There's a couple of interesting variants. So this
Like
is
Zone or
basically the
maybe
tech-free version
memes.
of the premium VLT1. The most interesting, I think, is this one. It's like
It looks like a fishing
Yes,
boat. I
it
love
does. It's like a little heavy barge, friend, and it's got two 25-pounders there as well. Which is quite nice.
25 pounds.
Like an actual artillery gun, and they actually have AP, which is quite
AP round.
interesting
What the
bit too.
hell?
They are fairly low velocity, sadly.
Yes, they're not easy to aim, but this is like the armored barge equivalent for the French tree, which is nice. I think it's a nice sort of alternative. You've got the Bofors on the back as well, which is usually a bit more reliable. That's quite nice too. The other one of note is this one here, whose name I will not pronounce. It does have the SS11
La
on the back, which you can control, which makes it fairly unique. The Italian Setter, I think it is, has guided missiles as well.
Yeah, guided
So
missile. What
not
the fuck?
entirely
Look
unique in
at
regard,
that,
but It's
man.
quite a nice vehicle to have at the end. I like how flat this bit is.
One of the Italian
Aesthetically, they're quite nice little boats.
coastal boat getting
And they do have
missiles.
something to offer, and they
Guided
can work quite
missiles.
nicely with the higher tier lineups as
Four
well.
of them.
Just at the start, they do look a bit lackluster, but if you are going to use them for supporting your bigger ships with torpedoes, they do have that speed, so it's going to work quite nicely there. Yeah, you've got a nice variety. It works.
Typing to say it's still here.
And then I think
Yeah.
it's Sweden. You want
Thanks for
Sweden,
Sweden,
Alpha?
yes.
You have the
I
turtle in your
love my KV1
server.
This is the KV1
Alright, I will check it.
1942, which is the last of the sort of conventional KV1 models before they transition to the KV1S. I think it was never officially called the KV1A. I think it was like the case that Finland literally had two KV1s, and so to differentiate them, they just are called A and B. Officially, I don't believe they ever held that designation, so I think this is the correct name. But yeah, this is the KV1 M1942. It's a bit heavier, it's got a bit more armor, and apart from that, it's very similar to the KV1 as this. So armor-wise,
Understood.
it's got the cast turret, so the armor is a little different to the regular version. If you angle it, it's pretty solid, and something the KV1s are really good at is keeping moving, which makes the weak points change all the time. That makes them quite vague. The model's really nice, the armor's really nice. You can differentiate the later ones by the flat bit on the back here. Yeah, it's
Can I
currently...
just mentioned, from behind, if you squish your eyes a little bit, it looks like an M22.
Don't say that to me, because I know what you mean, and I don't like it.
I'm very good at planting ideas in
I
people's
know
brains.
you are. I don't like that. But yeah, it's a nice little premium for rank 3. It is currently 5.0. Maybe it'll drop. I don't know. But the thing is, like, even if it was 4.7, there's no Swedish tank between. Well, there's 4.0 and then 5.0. There is the anti-air at 4.3. So even if it was 4.7, there's not really any lineup for it anyway. So it could go lower. I don't know. I mean, maybe it will change. Obviously, every BR currently is preliminary, so don't put too much stake in that. It very well may change, but even if it did, for the KV, it wouldn't really do much unless you want to just like solo it. A little bit different than the 75 normally, so it's a bit more of an upgrade. It should be fine. It's really very glad to see it finally.
All right, and finally, let's move on to Israel. I guess I'll present the plane first then. We have a new F-16C, the F-16C Barak 2, which has some slight differences from the F-16D. Mainly in the armament. With the F-16C, you get access to
GPS guided?
the AIM-120A instead of the Derby missile. Arguable if the Derby isn't better. I think the Derbys are better, but you have an alternative here. Gives you also a respawn in ground RB because you do get access to your laser-guided bombs. As well as we are planning to add the GPS-guided bombs to both the C and the D variant, in case you want to use those in Air RB. Model looks fairly similar. I think there's some slight differences here. We can have a look at the camouflage
Oh look,
differences here as well.
it's the 257858785
This one is going to be a slightly different with
version
this,
of
skull with
F-16.
wings.
Skeleton.
Looks fairly,
And
fairly
they-
nice.
they are
Not
milking
as
the
much yet. Hopefully by
F-16
the time
as
the
much
other
they
releases,
they
we will
can.
have some. I believe the C variant is also slightly lighter than the D. so it should
F-16 is
be
like
little
a
better in
modern
dogfighting.
Sherman for
Keep
every
that in mind
nation.
when you are
Everyone
taking
got
this
an
thing out
F-16.
for a
You
spin.
want the aircraft, you
Alright,
want.
we have one
You get
final vehicle to
F-16.
present.
You want another
Sorry, I'm
aircraft,
coughing. I don't know why
you get
that's happened. This
F-16.
is
You
the
need a
Tyran
fighter,
6,
you get
which is
F-16. You need a ground pounder,
aggressive,
F-16.
An aggressive, that's a good word, isn't it? Just made that up. Can't even talk. It's a more aggressive looking T-62, basically. You've got some extra track armor, some boxes, and a lot of machine guns on the top. It's pretty nice. I
And
love
that's
the
a 50
T-62, it
cal.
still
Keep
works
in
pretty
mind,
well.
that's a fucking 50 cal in a
Reload is
T-62.
not like incredibly
T-62
impressive, but I've
whatever
never
it
really
is.
had a problem with the gun. The turret armor weirdly works quite well, at least I
Crazy,
found.
man, crazy
It's
stuff.
nice you've got like a mental 8-7 lineup. You've got like all of these. You've got the Gimmel. You've got like a lot of vehicles there to spam a lineup with. Even beyond its BR, because the gun is like solid, it's still going to work. It's nice. It's a nice bit of a interesting vehicle to have for Israel. I mean, the thing I like about Israel is that even though they do have like a lot of vehicles inherited from other nations, they make them all unique, sort of in their own way, which I think works quite nicely. I like that. I like the T-62. It's going to work great
I
here.
agree.
It's pretty solid, nice to line up. Not so much else to say. You all know what this vehicle is, but it's a really nice addition. I think.
Alright, and that is it for the new vehicles. We can have quickly a look over the tech tree positions in case you want to prepare for the updates. Also, I forgot to mention something. We are adding new modules for helicopters. You may see we have a lot more stuff here in the AH-64.
Electronic
I believe the
block.
K-52 also has them currently ready. Yep, there we go. This is going to be making a lot of ground players very happy in knowing that there's much more stuff you can actually hit now and not just have your APF SDS phase through the helicopter without doing any damage. It's not quite ready yet. These will have some effects if they are hit, much like with some of the other modules. So
Yes, I believe at the start they are going to have very limited functionality in terms of if you damage them, they won't really do anything. But the main point is to have geometry inside the helicopters, like Mike said. If you hit it, it's going to create more spalling, which is the overall point, because helicopters are full of stuff all over the place, which will create secondary fragments, etc. So that's the main idea, is to fill up empty space with stuff so that you're not going to go right through. Now, I don't know if they will initially have direct one-to-one functionality. I'm not sure. I'm sure someone on the other stream can clarify. But at least at the start, they are just there to fill space, so that when you do hit, you want to do some more damage.
here we can see the AH-64 again. So yeah, good news for people in tanks. Very nice.
Absolutely.
All right, let's have a quick look through the tech tree then. T1E1 is here in...
Alright, we are done for it. We're still in the match. I'm tired. Rustam. Rustam?
Hello, hello, hello. Yes.
No, you still in the match?
Just over. Let's go.
Invited. Germany selected.
SKR on. Mosquitoes gone.
Tips on squad. Start the match. एक खेल के थोड़ा ब्रेक लूंगा.
Okay.
2 पे हो जाएगा, रात में 2 पे कंप्लीट कर लूंगा. कल तक मिल जाएगा सर.
ये जो वॉरबॉन्ड वाले शॉप में अगर ब्लूप्रिंट लेंगे तो वो बेच नहीं सकते क्या?
Ah, man, I gotta go. See ya. My friends are calling. Gotta go. Bye bye. Kusam,
हाँ हाँ,
थोड़ा बाहर जाना पड़ेगा. Friends are calling me. See ya.
ओके ओके, सी एम।